Yes. Zoe, warning for you. Turn around, please. We are recording. Job well done. 5 seconds in. Already. Writing an equation in slope intercept form, given its slope at a point on the line, or given a function table. We started this yesterday, and basically we talked about what is needed to write an equation in slope intercept form is the
X.
No.
The B.
Y.
Slope and the
B.
which is the y-intercept. Right? Those are the two things that you need. The slope and the y-intercept. So we started with me giving them both to you. Literally saying the slope is 5, the y-intercept is -3. All you needed to do was in slope-intercept form, plug 5 in for m, -3 in for b, and you had your answer. Right? Those are the two things that you need. They're both given to you. You can write the equation straight out the bat. Right? The next section was a little more challenging until we realized that 0, 1, why is that the y-intercept? What about that order pair tells you it's the y-intercept?
0.
X is 0. So essentially, I am also giving you the y-intercept here, right? So this one, y equals 3x plus 1, I'm giving you all the information you need directly. Not right now.
Can I use it now?
Not right now. We're about to start here. Here's the new stuff here soon, okay? The next section then was I give you an ordered pair that's not the y-intercept. Okay, we just did one together before we started to record. We did the bottom one here. This requires you to take that ordered pair, plug those values in for y and x in slope-intercept form, and solve for b. So we are gradually building, going from kind of the most basic type, going up a level, recognizing that with an x value of 0, that's the y-intercept, going up one more level to where I still give you the slope, but then not an ordered pair, that's the y-intercept. And now we're at function tables and 2 ordered pairs, meaning I don't give you the slope, nor do I give you the y-intercept directly. So, go ahead. Think back, how are we going to find the slope of that line that is made by that function table? How have we found slope before? What did we use? Yeah. We found slope 2 different ways in the well, 3. We looked at a graph. That was one way. We don't have a graph here, so that's not going to be very helpful. What are the other two ways that we found slope in the past?
Y2 minus Y1.
We have a slope formula, right? Or
The X.
is part of it.
Yep. So the Y.
That's the other part of it. We looked for the change in y over change in x, which the formula does. But with the function table, it's organized a little bit more clearer for us to see here. Okay? And the beauty of this is that this is a linear function. If you're going to write this in slope form, it has to be. So you don't have to test it to see if it has slope. You know it does. Meaning you only have to pick 2 of these ordered pairs. So which 2 ordered pairs would you like to use? Mia?
6 and 13.
6 and 13, okay? And then we'll use 3 and 9 because it's right above that. So, change in y. Remember doing this? What's the change in y from 9 to 13?
4.
Positive 4. From 9 to 13, we're going up 4. What's the change in x going from 3 to 6?
3.
Up 3. Meaning our slope is
3 over 4.
Oh,
4 over 3.
4 over 3. Okay? In a function table, you can just pick those 2 ordered pairs that are aligned vertically. It's really easy to see what's that change in y, what's that change in x. You can also use the formula, right? If we use the formula here and took y2 minus y1, 13 minus 9, over x2 minus x1, 6 minus 3, we would have gotten 4 over 3 that way as well. Okay? So either the formula or just look at the change y over change in x. That gets you the slope.
Is that it?
Well, for the slope,
Oh.
how do we get the b?
Subtraction. Addition.
You're saying things again. Okay.
Is that like a thing?
Well, subtraction is a thing, yes.
No,
We
no,
might
no,
have to
no,
use
no,
subtraction.
The same thing stuff.
the saying things?
No, when I say things, is that like a thing?
What?
He's asking if that's like a thing he does.
Is that a thing?
That you do a lot?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Which, anyway. Okay. So we have the slope. This now becomes just like one of the top four, where I gave you the slope and I gave you an ordered pair. Now that we have the slope, we have 4 ordered pairs to pick from. And here's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter which one you use. How do we find the y-intercept now that we have the slope?
We use the 1 and the 5.
Well, 1 and 5 aren't an ordered pair. Josie?
Would you multiply 4.3 by either 3 or 6?
Well, we have to pick an ordered pair, right? In the top 4 on the page, we took an ordered pair and we plugged it into slope intercept form. We're doing the same thing here. Josie, which one would you like?
3
3,
and 9.
9. Okay. So choosing 3, 9, 3 is our value for x, 9 is our value for y. So in slope intercept form now, to solve for b, y equals mx plus b, we're plugging in 9 for y. Our slope that we found is 4/3. We're plugging in 3 for x, and we're solving for b. The exact same thing we did up above.
Well, couldn't we use like any ordered pair?
Yes, you can. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter. You will get the same b every single time. I'll even prove it to you. Okay? What's 4/3 of 3, or 4/3 times 3? Yeah.
6.
It's not 6.
8.
Not 8.
12.
Not 12.
4.
It is 4. Okay? So 9 equals 4 plus b. That's like 4 plus 6. 4 plus b. To get b by itself, subtract 4 from both sides, and we get 5 as our value for b. And just like up above, once we have our slope, once we have our b, our final answer, y equals 4/3 x plus 5. Let's say Josie had picked a different ordered pair. Let's say she had picked 6/13 instead of 3/9. Would our answer be the same? Well, this time, instead of plugging in 9 for y, we plug in 13 for y. Our slope doesn't change, but this time, instead of plugging in 3 for x, we plug in 6 for x. What's 4/3 times 6? Oh, yeah. 8. So 13 equals 8 plus b. Use opposite operations to get b by itself. 13 minus 8. The exact same value for b. Okay? It does not matter which ordered pair you choose. You will get the same value for b. Okay? How are we doing? The only additional piece here was finding the slope. That was it. Once you find the slope, it becomes exactly like what you did in the top part. You pick an ordered pair, you plug it in, you solve for b. Okay, let's do the third one too. Let's just use the first 2 ordered pairs. What's the change? What's the difference between -16 and -7? Yeah,
What time will you go down for?
12:30. So you'll go from this class back to homeroom, and then you'll head.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. What's the change in y from -16 to -7?
9.
Plus 9. What's the change in x from -5 to -2?
9. 3.
3
Oh.
plus 3.
Oh,
So the slope, rise over run, 9 over 3, which equals 3. Okay? That's our m. Now, looking for b, we get to pick any ordered pair that we want to. Which ordered pair would you like to use? Aiden. Pick an order. You can't go wrong. Pick an ordered pair in that third table there.
10 and 29.
Perfect. Using 10 and 29, where 10 is our x value, y is our 29 is our y value. We plug in 29 in for y. Our slope is 3. We already found that. That goes in for m. Our x value is 10. And we're solving for b. 29 equals 3 times 10 plus b. Simplify the right side. 3 times 10 is 30. So 29 equals 30 plus b. Use opposite operations. Subtract 30 from both sides. And b is -1. If you use a different ordered pair, you would still get -1 for b. It does not matter. Zoe, turn around. So, what is our final equation? Nolan?
Y equals 3x minus 1.
Y equals 3x minus 1. That is correct. I'm going to have you do the second XY table for homework for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to kind of box that. We'll do 2 on the bottom as well. So your homework for tomorrow will just be 3 questions total. 1 is the coordinate plane or the function table there, and then 2 on the bottom section. But how do you do those? Let's just take a look, shall we? Okay. In this case, I give you 2 ordered pairs. And again, our job is to find the slope and to find the y-intercept. Those are the 2 pieces we need. So given 2 ordered pairs, we've done this before. Given 2 ordered pairs, how do we find the slope of a line? Think back to PO22. It was 20. No, yeah, 20. 2 ordered pairs. How do we find the slope of a line? Josie? I'm calling you. You said this earlier.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, and the y.
The formula. Okay? X1, Y1, X2, Y2. Right? To find the slope of a line given 2 ordered pairs, we go to the formula. So our slope is going to be 9 minus 5 over 4 minus 6. 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 minus 6 is -2. And that gives us a slope of -2. Now that we know the slope, this should bring back memories of about a minute ago. Now that we know the slope, how do we solve for b? Don't overthink it. Landon? Are either of these ordered pairs the y-intercept? No. So how do we use an ordered pair that's not a y-intercept to find b? What did we do on the first 2 examples from today? What did we do at the top 4 examples on this page? Once you know the slope, which we use the formula to find here, what do we do with either of those ordered pairs to solve for b? Repeat after me. Plug it in. Plug it in. Okay? Pick an ordered pair. Does it matter which ordered pair we choose? No, it doesn't. Okay? Let's use 4, 9, just because. Right? 4, 9 has an x value and a y value. Why that matters for us is because in slope-intercept form, there's a y variable and an x variable. If we want to solve for b, we have to know what m, y, and x all are. We solve for m by the formula. That ordered pair gives us values for y and x. Now let's just plug it in again. We've done this, okay? Y is 9. Our slope is -2. X is 4. This should feel familiar. Simplify the right side. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Add 8 to both sides. And we get 17 as our value for b. Right? What's our final equation? Mia.
Y equals -2 plus 14.
Y equals negative 2x. Don't forget the x there. Negative 2x plus 17. Okay? All right. Let's do the bottom right one. Passes through negative 9, 0, and negative 15, 14. Finding the slope. Finding m. What do we use?
The slope thing.
The formula,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I meant.
x1, y1, x2, y2, 14 minus 0 over negative 15 minus negative 9. 14 minus 0 is 14. Negative 15 plus 9 is negative 6. What does 14 over negative 6 simplify to be? They're both even, so let's divide by 2. 14 divided by 2 equals negative 7. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Our slope is negative 7/3. Okay? Now, we know the slope. We have 2 ordered pairs to pick from. How do we solve for b? Nolan?
I gotta go to the thing. The band thing.
Yes, you may go. Landon?
Plug it in.
Plug it in. Landon, which ordered pair would you like to use? The choice is yours.
First one.
Negative 9, 0. Fantastic. Okay? There's our value for x. There's our value for y. So in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. 0 is y. Our slope is negative 7/3. Negative 9 is our x. And we're solving for b. Someone with the quick maths. Got to go as well? Homework will be to finish PO24, okay? Negative 7/3 times negative 9. This one might not be mental, so let's fraction it out. When in doubt, math it out. Negative 7/3 times negative 9, or negative 9 over 1. What's negative 7 times negative 9? Third grade fact here. Negative 7 times negative 9. 63. Positive, right? Because those two signs cancel out. 3 times 1 is 3. What's 63 divided by 3? Not a third grade fact. You can do it. 21. Right? So, 0 equals 21 plus b. Subtract 21 from both sides. Use that opposite operations. 21 minus 21 equals 0. It cancels out. On the left side, 0 minus 21 is negative 21. And there's our value for b. Put it all together. Y equals negative 7/3 x minus 21. Final answer. Okay? It's really all the same stuff, just presented to you differently. In every situation, you need to find the slope, find the y-intercept. How you find the slope might change. Do I give it to you? Do you use the formula? Do you look at change in y or change in x, right? But how you find b is pretty much, it's really consistent. Just pick an ordered pair and plug it in and solve it out. All right, 3 questions for homework. The middle XY table, these 2 here that we have not done yet. and that is due tomorrow. You get your practice test tomorrow, retake day Friday, real test Monday and Tuesday of next week.
I'm good.
All right, thank you. He's gonna be so mad. Okay. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, Collins, congratulations, criticisms. All right, that's on math.